Hi, my name is Sky, and I have a message for the U.S. military. This is going to sound a little weird or strange, but I recently got turned on to the blood type diet developed by a naturopathic doctor named Dr. Peter D'Adamo. And it's based on basically the chemistry of food in relations to the chemistry of your stomach and relations of your blood. It's a very interesting diet, and I was a little skeptical about it, but as I read it, a lot of things started making sense, and so I started trying the diet and was amazed at the outcome. And I even pursued a military-style workout routine and found that I did not lack for energy, and if anything, my overall health improved. It's interesting because I'm an A blood type, and so as a result, I'm supposed to be something of a vegetarian hobbit. So I'm not supposed to be that physically active, which actually made sense, considering how it just seemed hard for my body to get up to the same peak physical condition as everybody else. And I'm supposed to be vegetarian, so it made sense because whenever I eat red meat, I would get an upset stomach. And also, I'm not supposed to eat bread, or in particular certain kinds of bread. When I went through basic training, for about 7 weeks of it, basically the whole time that was cold and wet, except for the last 2 weeks when it finally warmed up. But I had a lot of congestion and a lot of flu-like, cold, fever, cough, runny nose, you name it. And running seemed to help keep me healthy, but it didn't remove the symptoms. And I would wake up every morning just feeling horrible and coughing and hacking. And I realize now that's because of the diet I have. So my suggestion to the military, in particular, I guess the Army, and a drill sergeant in the Army who is a blood type, the next cycle you go on, or next training cycle you have, try following the blood type diet and see if you can, if you can work it, and also, just start writing down your physical qualities, so how did you feel, but also how much did you weigh, and what were you able to do physically that day, and then try it for the next cycle on the same diet, if you can maintain, over the break period, and see what sort of result. In a weird way, I'm curious, what if the military adopted the blood type diet for all blood types and for all services? And the reason why I say that is because since the U.S. military is going to treat all the service members as products, or basically you are a part of the cog in the system. You need to or you have to do certain things for them, that are necessary and this and that. But in particular, I keep thinking about how 40-year-old sergeant majors, guys that have been in the military for over 20 years, are working out almost every day of their lives, and they're having heart attacks and strokes and just all sorts of other health problems. Not to mention just how many service members I kept coming across who had weight problems. And to me, it just seemed that, well, yeah, there's eating healthy, and that's what I did, but I still suffered all of these other ailments, like just congestion, and I was just man, what's wrong with me? And also, it was kind of hard for me to lose a little bit extra weight. So I didn't lose or gain any weight going through basic training, and I ate everything that was in front of me. Especially a little pot belly. But anyways, so I'm just real curious, if a drill sergeant decided to practice it, to get on a blood type diet and try it out, see what happens, and then if you can, see about working with the kitchen staff to basically start creating a diet based on the criteria laid out by Dr. Adamo. And you can either just try with just the A blood types, or have it for all the blood types. But in particular the A blood types, and because apparently our physiology of an A blood type person is designed to live in a community, and it's supposed to be very mucus and phlegm within your respiratory system. Bread, brings it out. Oranges do it too. And there's a lot of foods that contain mold, which will really aggravate and hurt just your system and make you feel like you're sick or unwell. And then on top of that, A blood types are more prone to cancer than other blood types. There's also some evidence of heart disease. So I'm just real curious, since the military is all about thought control with, this is how you should behave, towards other people of different races and different genders, and there's some talk about health and diet, why not try this out, for 9 weeks, since the soldiers are basically, or the service members are basically, trapped in their respective training, camps. Try out the diet and see if they notice a difference, and if they like the difference, if they like how they've been given some different food, they can go with that. Now there is some issue about like personal taste and like upbringing, so different people, how they're brought up, there's some things on a diet that they may not like or want to try out. But I even remember seeing a guy in basic training who was just sitting off to the side drinking some juice, and the drill sergeant asked him what he was doing. He said, "Oh, he was fasting." And, and the drill sergeant was like, "Why? why are you fasting now? This is not, this is the period of your life that you should be eating as much as you can." And so, I mean, it is possible. But I also, and it's also very shocking just to realize that, okay, this is an interesting diet that I can pursue. And the other thing is that, the way the food is laid out is there's food that's beneficial, food that's neutral, and the food that's bad for you, or that will cause a negative reaction in your system. And so based on that, there's a whole variety of foods available to people. And if you try to maximize the foods that are beneficial to you, you'll see the beneficial results. Like I said, it's kind of a crazy idea, and I think really it just needs to be tested out first by an individual. So if there's a drill sergeant out there of any blood type who wants to check out this diet and then pursue that and see what effect it would have, and then try it out really on a voluntary basis with some troops, or you can write to TRADOC and say, "Hey, this crazy guy on the internet said try this thing out. What do you guys think?" You might be amazed at the results. I know I was. The losing weight was just one of the things, but just being able to breathe and have less snoring and just feeling better, being able to sleep better too. That was another amazing thing to me. So I'm fairly convinced by the diet. There's just one little problem about the arthritis in my wrist from doing push-ups, but I don't know, maybe there's something that I need to add to my diet. But otherwise, if you see my other videos, I'm not some crazy guy about the military or whatever. It's just, I really think that this would benefit somebody. And if you are just thinking about going to the military, as soon as you find out your blood type, definitely check out the diet, and especially if you're A blood type. Find out information you can. You can find stuff out on the internet too, but give that a shot. Because also you go to the Peter Adamo's website. I'm forgetting what it's called right now, but it'll list all the foods that are good, bad for you, and there's even lifestyle books. So, and I'm thinking that by extension. So since A blood types are not supposed to be so physically active or have certain physical, or be as physically active, when they have to practice corrective, training or execute a corrective action, well, then the drill sergeant can choose the exercise, that can relate to that. So, I don't know. It's very interesting, and I think that you could really play up the qualities and traits of or the positive qualities and traits of an individual based on their blood type. So, give it a shot.